The following episode is dedicated to our loyal listeners in Jugs Close, East Sussex.
Were you going to do it?
I thought you were going to do it.
Welcome back to the Steez. This is Jezbot,
I'm Timmy Taco.
and this is a microsode. A little bit of a...
Tidbit.
Yeah.
Tidbit episode.
got to stop saying ah.
Yeah, you do. Let's get into it. And we're back again for another mystery. This week, we're going to entitle it Fish Falls.
Ah, another falling one.
Yes.
Because there was the pennies.
There's the
pennies
falling
from heaven.
pennies. Yes, God was piffing pennies over the top of the
And
church there.
Did we find out...
We never found out.
What? Okay.
No.
So there's no...
We can't follow any of this up.
There's no... It doesn't get resolved, this segment.
Well, it does at the end if we decide it is a myth or a history or whatever. So I guess we resolve it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's what the segment's for, as you say.
On the morning of 19th of December 1984, drivers on the Santa Monica Freeway near Crenshaw, Los Angeles, were making their way through a rainstorm when fish and crabs suddenly appeared at the side of the road.
Fish and crabs?
Fish and crabs.
Too far.
Side of the road. There were no reports of accidents involving a delivery truck, so that's out.
Okay.
That would have been my first go-to. Nor distress signals from the fish trawler far off course in the rain. I don't know. Fish trawler wouldn't go down that freeway, I think they're saying.
Crenshaw is like... Isn't that where all the hibbity-hop-hop, rapidly rip-rop happens?
Yeah, why not?
I don't think there's ocean there, is it?
Yeah, why not? I don't know. I don't
We're
really
not
know.
going to fact.
I've never been there. They're saying that it probably fell off from a passing restaurant supply truck, which is a possibility. But they just can't work out how the fish did get there.
So so no one witnessed it falling. It was
they were just there.
They're just a bunch
All these
of crabs.
Fish
and
and crabs. See, if they specified maybe if they were all the same fish, I'd go fishermen. Because
it just sounds like someone's gone to the fish market, right,
and lost their load.
and lost their fish.
Secure your load, people.
On the way home.
Get yourself a
I
couple
don't see where the
of
mystery
straps.
is with this one.
How'd they get there?
Well,
Does that help?
They just...
All right, well, let's do a follow-up then,
Okay.
which might add to the theory. This one's called, and this is going to give it away straight away, Raining Fish.
We're doing a whole...
We're going to do a double.
Fish
We're going to do a
falling.
double fish fall.
Mm-hmm.
One backs the other. D. Elmers and his wife were standing in their driveway in California.
Same. All
Alright.
right.
When tiny fish began falling all around them. The 2-inch fish were later found to be thread-finned shad, a population which exists in a reservoir about 2 miles away.
Ah, now it's getting mysterious.
Boston Globe, 24th of August. Portland Press, 31st of August, 1984.
1984.
The same year, but 3 months earlier.
So a fish...
Fish landed in a driveway in California from 2 miles away.
The lake is only has this particular type
And then
of fish.
a couple of months later, piles of fish and crabs found on the side of the road, not too far from.
Date on the crabs
19th December 84.
and date on the fishies.
The 31st of August 1984.
Okay, so it's fishy time. Very different.
Yeah.
Different time.
So what do you reckon?
Well, I would say that once again, lack of evidence. I think the crabs and the fish, to me, a guy's dropped his load.
Yeah.
No one saw it fall. It didn't hit anyone.
He didn't have to pick it up.
I would have thought maybe if they did see it fall, I was going to go directly with the aeroplane scenario.
Yeah.
Another good one is the tornado out in the ocean, and it whips up the school of fish, and throws it 500 miles away.
Okay.
That's a possibility. But the second one I like because the fish are a particular species that is only found in that lake. So that's curious. But I guess we'll never know, Tim.
No, it's a.
What do you think out there?
What do you think? More next time.
And now a reading from Jezbot's diary. Sunday, 9th of January, 1994. Writing on the 11th, unable on the 9th. I don't really remember what happened on this day. Time goes so quickly on holidays if you don't stop and have a day by yourself.
Oh, you had a day off.
No more. It doesn't say anything about SimCity or Cam in this one.
Okay, cool.
So you'll be happy.
So you passed. Yep.
The holidays will be over soon, and you're back for another year of prison. Hell, the same shit that you don't want to know about.
Jezbot has a crack.
I don't want to know about what those imbeciles think and do and teach. How would you feel waking up and knowing that you're a low-down motherfucker?
Jeez. I think you're getting a bit more bitter
as the
holidays wear on. What am I going to do today? What could I do? Could go to Cam's. Or I could just start rebelling against the entire system.
Oh, man. I didn't like school.
Apparently not.
Fucking teachers.
Oh, is this
That's a full sentence.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry. They were fucking teachers. Fucking.
Are you sure that's not just the sentence? You're just trying to read it.
So bizarre. Fucking teachers need to get out into the real world. All they know is teaching. That is all they have done since the age of 3.
Wow, you're really going into it.
Oh, man. Yeah. This one says, for the hardcore at the end. A little note.
For the hardcore.
For the
hardcore. Yeah,
note at the end of that.
That's strange. All right. That's another weird entry into Jeremy's...
It's getting weirder, and the writing seems to be getting worse as we go along. But next to it, I do have a little cutout.
Oh yeah,
little sticker.
You've got a packet of Muncharoos.
Yes, and they're corn curls, and another business card here for Video Game City.
Okay.
In Atherton Road, Oakley. It doesn't exist anymore, but we hire, sell, and trade video games: Nintendo, Sega, Atari.
Since deceased.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Grandma! Oh, another teacup. Oh, I'll just add it to the rest that I'm leaving you in my will.
Are you just getting your grandparents the same useless gifts over and over? Are they living so long that you're running out of ideas? Why not try giving them something they can take to their grave? With Surprise Eulogy, you can tell them everything you're waiting until they're dead to say.
Been told to never speak ill of the dead, but thanks to Surprise Eulogy, now I can just tell you that you're a fucking bitch, Nan.
Old people love hearing stories about themselves, so why not get everyone together and talk about them like they're not here anymore? Grandpa always felt like your home was my home, and if you just update your will, then legally it can be. We can even provide the most comfortable and spacious coffins so your grandparents can get the complete life after death experience.
Help! Someone shut the lid. I'm not dead. I was just taking a nap, you fuckers.
So when your gift ideas are as good as being 6 feet under, give them the experience they're dying to have, because every surprise eulogy is a memorial one.
G'day and welcome to the Turnstile Records presents Sean Enough Does Stuff. I don't do much, but when I do, I record it. On this episode, we're visiting the Royal Melbourne Show, where we find free stuff, educational experiences, good times, and what could prove to be the holy grail of food groups. Have you heard about the Royal Melbourne Show? You really must go.
Well, the atmosphere is so damn lit around the Royal Melbourne Show. Don't you wish it was show day every day? A word of advice when visiting Royal Melbourne Show, you really must go, is that once you're through the gates, it is the wild, wild west. You don't know if you're going to come up against places that have FPOS facilities or places that are cardless, cash-only, tax-free havens of society. So here we are, after a good hour looking for an ATM, we've managed to find some cash to get our tickets to get into the ghost train, and we're going to confront our deepest fears. We're strapped in on the ghost train. Every kid under 12 that's getting off this ride is crying. I think I'll be the same. How are you, mate? All right? Not bad. I'm just recording a bit of a podcast. Do you mind if I ask you, you got any advice for the ride?
Not really, just hold on.
I'll be holding on to my my sphincter valve. Is it likely that I'll poo my pants?
I don't know what your capabilities are.
Thanks for that, mate. Oh, well done. That's a good ride.
That was so lame.
Okay, so that's the childhood fear confronted. Don't know if I'll be doing it again. It's good to know they still employ the one real person at the end to really freak you out. But they're not going to touch you anymore. Thank Christ.
Well, there you have it. That was just as good as being there. If you'd like more immersive experiences just like this, be sure to subscribe to Turnstile Records Presents The Escape Pods so you don't miss any more installments.
Of the week.
Of the week.
This is it's kind of like the other read from Jeremy's diary, I guess. But it's poem.
Yes,
of the week.
and this is from a sprightly Jez.
You would have had a spike.
I would have had a spike. It was 1988. This predates the old diary there, Tim.
But it's right on the time where we celebrated our bicentennial Expo. Expo 88.
Together, we'll show the world.
Will we? I thought it was together we'll make it through.
I thought it was together, we'll rule the world.
Okay.
With our amazing Expo.
Amazing.
Yes, so this is it's entitled Two Stories and a Poem. I think this is maybe a grade 4 assignment.
Okay. This surely, I don't know how you're going to be able to read this.
Well, I spelt stories incorrectly. There's already a correction in the second word.
Two stories. Oh, spelling mistake.
But I was reading all my school reports, and the spelling and numeracy is always something to... Jeremy needs to just maybe do a little bit of a touch-up on that. Right. But then they sail you through, Tim.
Of course they do.
There's no...
I don't want you to stay.
God, no. So I think I'll read...
Read a poem.
Well, the fish or just fish?
I don't know. Is it? You're reading it.
Fish. Fish swim by using their fins. They don't use bins because they use fins. The end.
Wow.
So I guess I was...
You took up a whole page for that.
Yeah. I think that must have been right at the...
All right, well then give us...
That morning.
Well, you've got a title page just for fish. What about... Okay, give us one of the two stories.
Okay, I like this one. This is good. This is 1998. All the gurus, spirituality, all that stuff was really coming in thick and fast into the Trappert household.
Okay.
You had your Pritikin bread.
You had your... and the other one.
No salt on the table. All these crazy ideas.
Yep.
Okay. One day, a lady called Maria bought a crystal. This crystal was magical and could tell the past and the present. One day, Maria said to the crystal, and then he goes, "Can you tell me what the Tats Lotto numbers will be this week?" The crystal started to move over the Tats Lotto ticket and chose 6 numbers: 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, and 30.
Oh, okay. Better not do...
The chances of 18, 19, 20 coming out in a row, I don't know, statistically,
I think we could research that.
Maria gave the man at the counter her piece of paper with the numbers on it. The man laughed and said, "These are last week's numbers."
Ah, she's a grifter. She's a grifter.
Well, you see, I remember this was one of Mum's friends, Maria, and she was right into the crystals, and she would bring over her little crystal, and she'd... It'd start to sway Tim, so you could ask her a question. You could ask her...
Okay, yeah. If it goes clockwise, it's a boy. If it goes anti-clockwise, it's a girl.
And I knew, even at that age, that was phony baloney bullshit. So...
Hilsies or fakesies,
So,
Maria?
well, this is the thing. Like, if the crystal knows, just get the Tats Lotto numbers.
Yeah, but it's like,
spirits don't work like that,
Yeah,
Tim.
but it works like this, Jeremy. If you ask a crystal what the Tats Lotto numbers, they're going to say 17, 18, 19, 20. Stop me when it... Stop me. maybe it'll say every number. And then it'll go... Then once it comes up with the results, the crystal has every right to say, see? I told ya.
Now, have you ever had any experience with that kind of crystal moving around, seance, the cup moving, spirits, anything, any messages from above, anything?
Yeah, I would say. We did a seance up in Scotchman's Creek, up near the tunnels.
Oh, yeah.
And
the evilest of places in Malway.
It sure is. Near the fireplace, I want to say, that was just a dugout hole.
Ah, yes, where grifters, vagabonds, and hobos
would go to blow each other. No, not that place.
I guess. The other one.
The fireplace.
Right.
And we had our little seance there, and I believe Matt was there, and maybe one of our cousins.
Oh, yeah.
So we did the seance here, and it's important that the candle doesn't blow out. Do you remember this?
I
Stop right there.
I remember every time there was talk of doing a seance, I said, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because you don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
So it's hard to
true.
tell.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what are you scared of, Jeremy? If you're not... So we did the seance, and sure enough, the candle blew out before we had a chance to say...
Oh, the candle that was outside in the elements?
Yeah.
Wow.
Blew out. Now, at that instant, basically right above where we were doing the seance, and now this is in the this is an old Aboriginal area. Probably a very disrespectful thing to be doing up in
old Aboriginal area like Australia.
That's the one.
Yeah.
No, the Scotchman's Creek is like a is like a reserve that has Jesus Christ. I got the wrap-up signal there from Jezbot. So we're having the seance, and a branch came from the... Do you remember this? Just stop right there. It fell straight out of the tree onto Matt's leg.
Oh, no.
Now, the break of the branch itself, it was a green break. It was not a dry break. It was green, right?
So how would it just... couldn't...
Where? As you do.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. It's all because the candle blew out. Now, walking back from that seance, let's just get out of here, go down the bike track and walk across the bridge over the tunnels. Up there. So I'm trying to map for the listeners. I was holding the glass. So because...
yes, what's with the glass?
So if the candle goes out, right... It's very important, Jeremy.
Yes, when doing a seance.
Is that you don't allow the glass to go...
Turn back up. So what?
Well, you don't. You got the spirit. You've got the spirit trapped in the glass.
So you've got your Ouija board.
Yep.
Right, and then you've got a glass that you all put your hand over.
Yep.
And it moves around.
So when you start the sounds, you go, everyone wants to speak to us.
And the bottom of the glass.
And then you hover the glass above the candle. Now, as long as there's connection between the glass, spirit world, and the candle is like the prison that's being held in. The candle goes out, you're in deep stookums.
Okay? They'll attach themselves to you, Tim.
So the branch fell. Okay, so then we've turned the Ouija board over, and I've slipped my hand over the glass to trap the evil spirits in there because I didn't want them to get out before we could get home to relight the candle.
Glad wrap, or
I guess save it for later. Chuck it in the fridge for a later seance, and I swear to God, as we're walking down the bike track, that was holding the glass felt on my hand. Literally, like, this is without a word of a lie. Somebody hit my hand. This is what I felt.
Yes.
And I dropped the glass on the bike track, and it shattered into a billion pieces.
Thus,
Might have been a million
evil
pieces.
Thus,
Not quite a billion.
spirit attached itself to you, and you've had nothing but bad luck your whole life.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Yeah. But there's two little instances there for you.
Mm.
I think we just ran off. Oh, let's get out of here. And then it was over. We probably went to Cam's and played Nintendo.
Is this a mystery?
No. Actually happened. So
Yes.
yeah. So I've had
had
my
this-
little,
Yeah.
and so many more, So your crystals and the like. Maybe it was a crystal glass. I don't know. It's an expensive mistake.
I obviously don't believe in crystals.
Okay. That's easy
What
enough.
do they do? What are they supposed to do?
I don't know. Crystal.
What do they do?
Crystal.
They're gonna-
Crystal. If I say crystal enough, you'll be convinced. There it is. That's.
Oh, I can't wait to
that's
hear more poems and stories from the younger version of me. The apple and the milk bottle maybe next week.
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
That's all the time we have this week for the Steez.
Yes.
Tune in next week for Turnstile Records presents The Escape Pods. A regular podcast, as usual, as you like.
We'll be back.
I'm Timmy Taco.
I'm Jezbot. Thanks for listening.
Phone is ringing. Hello? Hey there?
Hello, this is Santa Claus.
Santa?
Yes, it's me. I really do exist.
Santa, where's your reindeers? Are they going to sleep?
You know it.
So, are they going to wake up soon?
Soon enough.
Can I sing your song, Santa?
Well, that would be delicious.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a Christmas song. That's a Christmas song. Santa, I want something for Christmas.
Well, what would you like, little girl?
Okay, let me tell you. I want a piece of cake, a garden rose with delicious bubble gum, teddy bear, rocking chair, maybe a bongo drum, pile of money in a muck bill, put in a Swiss account, diamond ring, and one more thing, a gold tooth from your mouth. That's what I'm talking about.
Does seem a little bit over the top, but let me see what I can do.
Hey, don't interrupt me, Santa. That's a Christmas